It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Tonight should be a good one, Bronk, because we honor John Madden with our Thanksgiving celebration series between the Chicago Bears Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion. Now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing?
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Great. 2nd and 3.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's complete to Goddard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. 180.
Play action, Hurts has it. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're men.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A 27-yard look here. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Escapes the pocket. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. Down by Jalen Carter. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Staying grounded with Swift. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Yet to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Going run again with Swift. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Running behind center with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get the game's first points here in the second. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Bigsby with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, this upcoming week, Brock, a big one for all of us here in the Madden community. It is the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Week. Chance for all of us to celebrate our namesake, the impact he's had on the sport we love, across an incredible week of games. It all begins with Green Bay at Detroit on Thanksgiving Day, and it's going to continue all the way through to the bookend. Giants at Patriots, rematch of a couple of Super Bowls on Monday night. He does it! Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throws.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Running left. This is Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run. Hurts. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, let's go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Motioning left is their running back. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. And we'll get a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and giving them a spot they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Formation for the Bears.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
Great. 180, 180.
On first down, Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Looking to tack on two more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
He keeps this one himself. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Odunze's got it, right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Nearly an interception on that play, and it sets up second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Williams throwing again here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems, we'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Gronk, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. First down, Williams to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this side. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Connecting on a slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Williams on first down. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. There's second and 10 now from the 36. Again, it's Williams. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third down, here's Williams. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this fourth down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here we go. Fourth down with Williams. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10.
To the air yet again. Williams. He puts some juice up. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to just 2.
16. Bears 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Bigsby with the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
John Dotson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The coverage by Jaquan Brisker.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Brought down before the return gets far. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
47-yard attempt.
That crunches off the right upright. No good. And the lead stays at 2.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over just inside the 40. They're at the opposing 39.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He's going to keep it this time. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a... It's no good. A needed extra point is off the mark. They certainly missed a chance there to make this a two-score ball game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Blackwell now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a two-point try. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete. Kokomet. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Williams to throw on first. Off his back foot, he's gonna hurl this one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And they are all the way into that red zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They're on the counter with Swift. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
1st and goal, Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's going to be Swift. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The play lost a yard.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Bigsby with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Starting this drive with a design run. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. So 1st down from the 41. Williams on the play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kicked off, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Design keeper here for Hurts.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
It's a design look for Hurts. Kept it on the draw, Brock, but they were waiting for him. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on 3rd and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't, and this defense responded.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. And they're going to spike this one. Wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. A draw now. This is Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears at a 2-score deficit. Second down now, they need 7. Williams from the gun. He's got it at the 5. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Romadunze touchdown. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. Setting up to pass. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
It's a chance to run it here. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Good running. He lifts off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Penalty moves them closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on 4th.
No touch, sir. No touch.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Bears have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Throwing deep here for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The extra point is up and good. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2 on that field goal lead, Brock. So now the advantage is 2 here late. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bears take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a 1-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved.